Okay, welcome back to WorldCupPreview.com. We're ready to preview Group E now.
Which consists of Netherlands, Japan, Cameroon, and Denmark.
Right, interesting group, very colourful group, all different colours.
Different cultures. It's a very interesting group. For me, overall, I just see three teams battling for second spot. Netherlands looks like they're just way ahead of the other teams in terms of skill and ability.
Yeah.
And the other three are just battling for second spot.
That's right.
But we'll go through each team first, and then we'll let you know,
Sure.
inform you of our opinions on who we're going through.
Sure. So Holland, who says they can't win a World Cup? They're a wonderful, wonderful team. They got this great brand of football, total football, passing around, doing, crazy skills and, running around, and it just looks really nice and very attacking play. You know what I'm talking about now. That
We all know.
just brilliant front three of Robin van Persie, Arjen Robben, Dirk Kuyt, and behind them is the engine room, which is Wesley Sneijder of Inter Milan. And
They've got stars everywhere. They've got good players, really talented
Wonderful,
players all
yeah.
over the pitch. For me, the only thing that's the weakness I see in the Netherlands is actually the defense.
of course,
The
yeah.
defense is the weakness.
And you don't have a commanding keeper since Van der Sar retired. And their centre backs as well. It's just not as commanding as back in the day.
That's true. The whole defense led by Giovanni van Bronckhorst.
From Bronckhorst. And it's a bit of a concern. He's a guy, I fully respect the guy, but he's 36 and they haven't been able to find another centre back all this time. A left back all this time. So there might be a bit of a problem there, but going forward, there's absolutely no doubt that they'll blow people's minds with the way they play, and they're good enough to go a long way into this tournament.
That's true. Well, just quickly before going to each player, into detail about each player, we one of the things which we have to point out about the Netherlands is that they're underachievers at World Cup tournaments. It's the 9th time they qualify for the World Cup.
Twice runners-up in the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
and then ever since then it's been,
4th place in '98.
That was good. Fourth place in '98. There's no shame in losing to Brazil. Penalties, yeah.
And the only thing they've won is a European Championship in 1988.
That's right.
Apart from that, they've
Really, they deserve more trophies in that trophy cabinet. That's
they've
for sure.
always been a team which has seriously challenged for the title. Who on paper has looked like they could challenge for the title. However, every time they've just not performed. They've just not performed to the expectations, and
for whatever reason, they get to a certain stage in the tournament, even when they're looking good. You look at Euro 2008 as a classic example. Everyone's like, well, they're going to go all the way. They've knocked off France and Italy, but they come up against Russia, and then it was all over. It's like that.
Euro 2000, they co-hosted the Euro 2000.
That's right.
In the semi-finals versus Italy. Yeah, 2 penalties during normal time. They missed them both.
Yeah.
The game went to penalties and Italy won.
Yeah, actually, a penalty shootout. Yeah,
Mm.
and it's disappointing. It is disappointing for the Dutch fans because they do deserve better, and they play their great brand of football as well.
Doesn't always get the results in the crucial moments.
But they've got a lot of wonderful talent. Robin van Persie, he's exceptional. He's been up half the season, but when he's played, he's just been unbelievable. Wesley Sneijder just pulling the strings for Inter, and Arjen Robben almost single-handedly taking Bayern Munich to the Champions League final this year.
And the German title. Robben has had the best season of his life. He's probably one of the best seasons of any player in Europe this season.
Yep, that's correct.
He's really in form. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, he stays uninjured, stays fit, and really Robben and Sneijder, if they are playing as they are right now in the World Cup, Netherlands, and if Van Persie is actually not injured and playing to his full ability, and the count of front. We got a team which can actually score a lot of goals. We know that the defense is not great, but if they're working well up front, if they score enough goals, they might be able to leak a couple.
Yeah,
and get away with it.
Well, that's their philosophy. If defense is the best form of attack, why defend anyway? So. Sorry, I completely got that wrong. If attack's the best form of defense, sorry, then they got such a wonderful attack. Rewind. Yeah, so they're going to go far in this tournament. Without a doubt, they're going through. And
yeah, so that's the thing. Obviously the defense not that great, but if they score more enough goals, they won't be that important.
Yeah.
But at the same token, defense is what wins World Cups. Every World Cup winning team has had a defense which has leaked a few goals.
Very few goals, yeah.
Every single team, and maybe that's the reason why teams like Italy and Germany have been so prolific at World Cups, like the Dutch. Because they put a lot of emphasis on having good, sturdy defense.
Well, then they can follow the Brazilian model. Brazil do leak some goals, but
Brazil has defensive wise. This World Cup.
This World Cup, we'll talk about their defense. It was something we don't really talk about Brazil. We'll get to Group G soon, though.
Yeah.
100% record in qualifying. I mean, albeit that was the easiest group in Europe. Though, so,
Scotland, Iceland, who else was
Macedonia.
powerhouses.
It was you know how there's 9 groups and 8 of them get to go to the playoff. That one didn't make it, so that's our crap. No, but with due respect, 100% record, you can't criticize them for that. So
that's right. And Netherlands. The other thing about Netherlands, which will help them, I think, in South Africa, is that I think about 25% population is actually from Dutch background.
Oh yeah, because of the Afrikaans influence, and if you know your South African history, the whites settled near the Cape, and they're of Dutch background. If you speak any Afrikaans, if you've heard anyone speak Afrikaans, it's very close to Dutch.
It's derived from Dutch. It's a variant of Dutch, and Afrikaans. If Afrikaner person can communicate with Dutch.
So maybe some of the white South Africans will support the orange.
Pretty sure, because South Africa won't go too far in the tournament.
Oh well.
So at least we don't think so.
Yeah.
So the second team will be the second team. Their second team will be the Dutch, I guess. So we just realised that these Dutch guys are just like us. They're Dutch background. We were originally from there. So there could be a home World Cup for the Dutch in many ways. So, but we'll see. I think that could be a big factor in determining how far Dutch go.
That's right.